Hello YouTubers, so welcome back to another video. I have no idea what day we're up to in the 100-day challenge. I have been so busy with my job training and all that I literally have not had any time to scrap since my last video. Though, however, I have finished my job training, and so now hopefully now that I can pick some regular hours, I should be right to be able to do some scrapping. But I have been a little naughty and I've been shopping. I know I'm supposed to be on a no spend, use my stash, but come on, it's Tim Holtz. Nobody can resist all his goodies. So I finally did cave in and I did buy the third set of the Distress Oxies. So you got Mermaid Lagoon, Aged Mahogany, Gathered Twigs, Squeezed Lemonade, Evergreen, Shaded Lilac, Hickory Smoke, Bundle Sage, Tattered Rose, Carved Pumpkin, Forest Moss, and Blueprint Sketches. So now I have the complete set that he has released so far. Yay! I also brought some of these Distress Spray Stains in the Antique Bronze, Tarnish, Brass, and Brush for some fun there. So I can't wait to do that. I also got some these vellum embellishment packs. I found these butterfly finlets, and I also then of course had to get the matching stamps. And I also bought these these car stamps and the I think they're called ticket booth stamps, and I also got the matching die that goes with it. I got some clipping stickers, and one second I also got the Tim Holtz snarky sentiments, which I love these because I really love the Diana. I love the delusional ones in the stamp, so I got them in the Tim Holtz stickers as well. I also got some of the Tim Holtz paper dolls. I don't know why, but person sent them out of the packet. So a lot of these little cute Tim Holtz dolls that I'm going to work on for projects. I got a stencil, some of the Tim Holtz distress tags, and that's what I'm going to try and do a project on today. I'm going to use a tag, and also I got these thinlets with leaves in that, and I may have a few extra goodies coming that haven't arrived yet. So I think I can officially say that I failed my no spend, but oh well. So these are the goodies that I got. I'm going to see what I can come up with. So let's get started. Okay, so today I'm going to try and make a tag with some of the new Oxy colours. I've pulled out the purples. So I've pulled out Shaded Lilac, Wilted Violet, and Seed Preserve, plus the Hickory Smoke colour. So basically I'm just going to start from the lightest to the darkest. Well, it kind of didn't work because this colour was a bit more dominant than the rest. And I'm just going to dry in between layers like so. I wasn't overly impressed how this tag came out with the colours, but I worked with it and I made it work, and I really like the end result. So I'm just drying off those big puddles that you get that didn't quite dry. Now I'm just going in with the Shaded Lilac. Not that this colour showed up all that well, just covering those white spaces near the hole. Just going to give that a quick dry, and on the back just so it doesn't warp so much. as I said, I have no idea what day we're up to for the 100-day project. I think it's possibly up to day 26 to 27, but I will check and leave it in the comments below. I'm a bit behind, but that's okay. You know, sometimes life gets in the way. But now that I have, as I said, finished training and have rostered hours that I can roster in, I can plan some more crafty time around working. So then I've just added the hickory smoke and I'm just drying it off. I don't know how I get such a mess on the back of my tag. So I'm just going in with the new stencil that I got as well, the chevron pattern, and taking the shaded lilac, and I'm going to add the stencil over the whole bit of the tag. And you can see a little bit there. It's not very dominant, but you can see it. I've pulled out a Tim Holtz stamp and I'm just going in with the hickory smoke and just stamping all over. I really love scripty font stamps and I think they look great on a background. They are my like go-to stamps when I'm creating a background. I'm going in with this diamond stamp and I'm going to use the seedless preserve to add these little diamond patterns just randomly on my tag. And this is the point where I'm starting to like the outcome, because I just didn't like the color at first, but I think adding the different layers to it has made a difference. I found this leaves stamp. I'm going to add it. It's also Tim Holtz. This is why I always use a stamp platform, because that did not stamp properly. So now I've gone to re-ink it and I've tried to carefully line it up to get that extra bit of stamp. And it kind of works. Like, it doesn't look too bad. So then I'm just going in and I'm going to stamp it in 2 more places, just to sort of add a bit of leaves, foliage sort of around the bottom half of my tag. Like so. Quickly clean the stamp up and put my lids back on my inks. I've got some white gesso here that I'm just going to add to my craft mat with a bit of water to do the splattering technique. Okay, it doesn't really work that well, but in all honesty, I am very bad at the whole splattering technique. It just, I don't know, maybe I'm using the wrong kind of paintbrush, but I get there eventually. I'm just going to give it a quick dry in a minute, just so the splatters don't spread. I'm going to use my new stamp set called Flutter and add 2 butterflies to my tag. If I can get the packet open, it was a bit of a struggle there. So I'm just going to use a big butterfly and then a smaller butterfly. It's not that much smaller, but it's a little bit. And then I found this Tim Holtz stamp that says "Enjoy the ride." So I'm going to pop it in between my 2 butterflies. I'm going to stamp it in the black soot. I had to turn it around because I actually had it upside down. And thankfully this stamped out really well. Then I'm just going to take some clear embossing powder over the top because I wanted to make sure the sentiments stood out. And it did stick to a little bit of the purple, but that's okay. I ended up wiping a little bit off and leaving the rest. It's not overly noticeable on my finished project. So I'm just going to heat set that like so. I don't have any string or anything to add to my tag, so I must go and get some for it. I'm thinking of putting this inside a journaling page because I don't know what else you do with tags, so I thought maybe I could have it the center point of a art journal page because I have this small delusional journal. I thought it'd be a perfect size to go inside that, but we'll see. I'm just going to take some of the Tim Holtz mixed media cardstock and stamp my butterflies in the black soot and hickory smoke, which was a bad idea. You'll see in a minute that I ended up smudging. Without even thinking, I stuck the stamp down on top of it and smudged the image. So I'll magically come back in a minute with them stamped again, but this time I use the black iCarvel waterproof ink. Ta-da! And I'm just going to go in with my Mermaid Lagoon and just quickly colour in my butterflies. I just needed another pop of colour to go against my purple because I figured the black wasn't going to stand out enough and colouring in purple were no good, so I've gone with blue. Purple and blue seem to go really well together. So I'm just adding some more colour to darken certain areas of my butterflies. And I'm just going to dry each layer in between. Oh, and there I've noticed I've missed a big spot, and I'm just going to take the ink straight from the ink pad and colour it in. I will take the coordinating dies to cut them out. I even cut the little body in the middle of the butterfly, sorry. I have no idea if I cut out the right one, but all the little body bits were similar, but it kind of worked. Like, I'm happy with the end project. Overall, now I just got to find something to do with it. Like, maybe, as I said, I might put it in a journal page, or maybe I'll just might keep it on my shelf. So there's the butterflies all cut out, including the little body bits. Now I'm just going to use some of the Tomo Mono glue to glue them down. I'm going to add some clear Wink Stella to the butterfly wings to give it a bit of glitter, and then draw in the butterfly antennas, which is not very good, but it is what it is. And that, guys, completes my project for today. Thanks for stopping by. Until next time, bye.